This program contains graphic material including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised. Houston, Texas, home to NASA, the Astrodome, and some of the most pristine landscapes in the Lone Star State.
We clip it, we edge it. I mean, we fucking hold it down, cabron. You know what I mean? Rain or motherfucking shine, doesn't matter.
But beneath the seemingly peaceful suburban paradise lurks one of the dirtiest turf wars in Texas history.
We handle our competitors the way we handle our grass. You know? Cut them down and bag them.
Urban lawn crews, once organized to clip grass and trim hedges, now fight for territory and power.
That's how lawn bagging goes. You cut us, we'll cut you right back.
In 2003, Raoul's Lawn Service, or RLS, made a bold move across the immigrant-filled Arizona desert into Texas. They settled in Houston, where they sought to make their mark among the more than 2,000 active lawn care crews in the area.
About 10 or so years ago, that's when everything started changing. I mean, crews started popping up everywhere like a virus.
It's all about survival. We do what we gotta do.
Nobody saw RLS shaking things up like they did. Nobody.
The saddest thing is they're getting younger every day.
This migration brought new tension and old lawn equipment into previously peaceful neighborhoods.
At first it was subtle, nothing major, just a business card in a plastic bag.
We had to represent, you know what I'm saying?
28-year-old RLS member Weed Killer asked to have his real name withheld for his own protection.
It's the only way to move into a neighborhood. We saw yards that needed fertilizer, so we'd rock a drive.
While some homeowners happily welcomed RLS, others needed convincing.
We look at it like this, puto. Either you're with us or you're against us. End of fucking story.
And those who chose not to side with RLS soon found that such a stance carried a hefty price.
Clipping is full RLS mode. The game is lawn taming.
You either down with what we doing, or you gonna get clipped.
They cut it low, they cut it fast, and they move on. That's what they do.
The RLS is more inventive, it seems like. More ruthless.
We from the AZ. We can't be soft. We handle our business. We pull our blowers out fast. Twines and twigs be flown all over the place and people get hit. But we keep going. That's how RLS rolls.
The shady tactics of RLS soon began fueling the flames of hostility with other neighborhood lawn crews.
Other lawn gangs hate on us all the time.
And no other crew personifies the hatred of RLS like their chief rivals, Old South.
Look, now we've serviced this area for years.
Tom Nelson, affectionately referred to as Uncle Tom, established the Old South Lawn Care Crew in 1984.
Sure, we've had trouble before, but we handle it old glory style. God, country, lawn, just like our forefathers did. That's what I tell my crew.
Old South was really dominant throughout the area until RLS came on the scene.
The saddest thing is they're getting younger every day.
They say that we're the problem, but those motherfuckers are the problem.
And like RLS, Old South has its own methods for gaining new customers.
Anybody walking through the neighborhood that was an RLS customer, immediate 20% discount. That's how serious they are.
This is real life. From the time you wake up in the morning to the time you close your eyes at night. This is what we were created to do. Just keep it white and tight.
Old South consider themselves to be somewhat ethnically superior to other lawn services.
You plan on pushing them over on us? You better think twice about that, Padre.
July 2nd, 2005. Tension between Old South and RLS reaches an all-time high. Preston Howard was mowing his yard, typically tended by Old South. His father needed help for the upcoming Independence Day celebration. The Howards reluctantly allowed Preston to mow the yard.
This was really the first time Preston had ever been allowed to mow a yard without any supervision. He was a teenager, and everybody always said that all teens should be allowed to mow.
Preston's father had given him strict instructions.
I told him, don't do diagonal here, straight lines over here. No hedges, no edging. Just keep it simple.
Preston's dad said he had a bad feeling, a sinking feeling that something was going to happen.
While mowing, Preston caught the attention of a few RLS members who approached to offer advice.
So young.
Preston was about 3/4 done with the lawn when a couple RLS guys came up to him and started giving him advice about lowering the lawnmower. Said it would give him a cleaner, sharper lawn.
When Preston shut off his Briggs & Stratton motor, all hell broke loose.
When Uncle Tom and a few of his buddies saw me talking to those guys, he got really upset.
Preston House, it sits right at the crossroads of the two lawn crew territories. That's a recipe for disaster.
I just remember a lot of people running at me from all sides. Everyone was shouting and yelling, and that's when I felt the hand.
When it comes to lawn care, these dudes are cold-blooded.
The hand came in quick, made contact with my chest. I got shoved to the ground. I don't remember much after that.
Preston's father ran out of the house and pulled his son from the chaos.
It's rough, seeing your life flash before your eyes like that. Ever since then, I haven't even thought about mowing anymore.
True to form, RLS did not let this sign of disrespect go unpunished.
You disrespect RLS, man, we're gonna get your yard scorched.
These are gangs like you've never seen before. And unfortunately on that day, man, it all came to a head.
The escalating tensions between Old South and RLS led some RLS members to seek out a better life.
I saw that hostility that day, dude. And I knew I had to get out, but I was in too deep. Way too deep.
30-year-old Carlos Garza is a former RLS member.
In the beginning, I started off raking up leaves. But do a good job, started getting noticed.
Carlos began blowing and soon became addicted.
So one day, Raul comes up to me and hands me a Toro leaf blower, man.
The blower quickly consumed his yard care efforts, and Carlos found himself caught in the web of the RLS lifestyle.
Man, I was lost. Lost real bad, man. I would go from yard to yard trying to clear all the leaves and clippings with my Toro, you know? But we finished that yard 30 minutes ago, man. I was stuck there, man. I couldn't get out.
Carlos is currently trying to erase any evidence of his checkered past in the lawn care industry.
My days of getting rocks in the eyes, cutting up my legs, losing fingers with the blade, they're over, man. Today, working the restaurant business.
With his lawn care days now behind him, Carlos presses onward with a newfound sense of purpose.
I just want to show my kids that, you know, there's a better way than lawn care, you know?
I'm sorry, Carlos, did you check the toilets earlier?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, great. The next thing I need you to do is take out the trash whenever you get done with whatever this is. Okay? Thanks. Hi.
Now I live for a well-manicured lawn, you know? I used to have a thirst to cut every single day, but now I know, you know? There's more to life than just lawn care. Yeah.
As the lawns continue to grow, so too will the rivalry between these two lawn gangs. And a new crop of young cutters will plant their roots deep into the Houston community.
Look, I started RLS because it was close to my lawn care roots. Okay? My kids, my sisters, mis abuelos, we bang it out together, man. And we're gonna bang it out for years to come. I guarantee it.
The saddest thing is, they're getting younger every day.
don't care about lawn wars. I just want my yard cut. Are they here yet?